Welcome back, everybody, to Gunpoint. Remember from last time, we completed the tutorial section. We were almost framed for the murder of Selena Delgado, who works for Melanie Rook. Instead, because we erased the footage of ourselves at the crime scene, Katie Collins was framed for the murder. We also did a job for Fritz Gessler, who is a big old jerk that works for a competing arms company. Okay, let's stop in and do a couple more jobs now that we have all of our stuff and we've got some mastery. We're not doing anything in particular order, so let's go ahead and start Melanie's first. She's terrifyingly efficient, as usual. Interesting. That's kind of what their company does, so that's odd. Okay. This is pretty clever, since they don't actually make weapons. They're going to have us steal a prototype that we can give to Gessler with a tracking device, just to find out where he takes it. You say this about Melanie Rook. She is very dedicated and very competent. Right. Perfect. And again, you're never exactly sure how on the level she is being with you. I love this job, I do. This could be real, or she could legitimately want this prototype for some other reason. The sense of high-level players and dishonesty all around is part of what I really like about the story of this game. Notice that unlike Gessler, she likes minimal violence. Gessler just wanted no witnesses and was fine with all the murder. Kind of makes her seem better. Okay, so this level is deep. There are many levels and guards on each level, but it's not so bad once you pry it open. The main thing is these motion sensors. We can use them to let ourselves into places. And in this first room here, we wire jack into everything. Now we've pretty much got complete access. You notice that this motion sensor opens this door. As soon as it closes it, we disconnect it, and now this guy is trapped in here. He won't be getting out to find us anymore. We can use his motion sensor to open up the door one down, disconnect it so the door stays open, and reconnect it to close. Okay, now there's only one more motion sensor to worry about. This is an alarm. Normally if we hit this camera it would have activated this, but we disconnected that. We'll disconnect the oops. This guy's free. We disconnected the alarm from there, and we disconnected this guy's ability to turn on and off the lights. Okay, now he's trapped. So we will activate this motion sensor to the lights on the bottom row. He's flipped them, the lights are off. This guard goes looking, and we'll make sure the lights are permanently turned off. And now we will set the motion detector up here to do double duty. Turn off the lights and open the top. Oops. Should have been this way. There we go. That just showcases a bit the excellent restart system that this game has. That kind of thing would be really annoying if every time you messed up like that, you had to completely restart the level. Fortunately, we don't. So that was a completely on purpose mess up there. Notice the guards on the top and the bottom floor are not the rough guards, the enforcers, so we can just disable them at will. This is the objective, but there's one more thing to do. If you'll notice, this laptop is in here, so we need to get access to this. Now, as I said before, usually having a door open right on a guard will knock them right out. Again, that doesn't work with enforcers. So let's close him off so he can't detect us. This door is on a blue circuit, and we never did get access to that, but it doesn't matter. We can open the skylight and jump out. Now you can see that there's a lot of glass here. Obviously we could just drop all the way down, breaking through all of them, but that's noisy, it gives all the guards pot shots. I don't like doing it. Non-lethal ninja. That's us. It's an A+ because we didn't kill anybody, and that's what Melanie wanted. Electric accelerator, huh? That sounds suspiciously like a railgun to me, but who am I? Anyway, so we're dropping this off, and now Fritz thinks it is from us. We upgrade our bullfrog. Do we have enough money for anything? Death fluke. I'm gonna wait for the hushcracker, because that is a nice thing to have. Okay, so we've got these 2 jobs again. We've got our bullfrog strength upgraded. So let's go ahead and take the next job on the list from Katie. Right. That would be the recording of Melanie's husband talking to Intex, and we know where their dirty ops are, which I think would be a lot of that company. Intex seems pretty scummy. But yeah, we like Katie. Katie seems like an innocent caught up in all this, so we'll do whatever we can to help her out. Okay. Fairly easy intro here. This is again much harder if you're going for no kills, no injuries. But we've got a wire jack, and a couple things we can do. We can turn off the lights, open a door, open another door, get the laptop. Okay, now that we're up here, we could open this door right away, just like this, but then the guy would see us and shoot us. So instead, we'll turn off the lights and open the door on the same press, and we've disabled his ability to turn off the lights. Now, if we turn off this, there is no way he can turn on the lights. Now he goes on patrol, and out he goes. Okay, we now have access to the yellow circuits, which is only this camera here. It's a bit of a hassle, but whatever. Because we opened that door earlier, we just jump out back, and that clears the way to our objective. All in all, not a really hard mission, which is reflected by the low price we got for completing it. Non-lethal swift ninja, very nice. I think maybe she wants us to get no damage at all. I think Katie is very concerned that we not hurt anybody, so that would be the cause of the A rating. Interesting. So somebody from Rook's company has the recording. So that's very interesting. Maybe Jackson found a way to hack them, or maybe he's working with Intex. Either way, we can now afford the Hushcracker, and this thing is awesome. Let's try it out real quick so I'll demo it. Normally, if we jump through a window, guards see it, and they murder us. That's a problem. But with the Hushcracker, all you do is click, and then you jump into a guard and still get murdered. But the point is, you can quietly jump through windows, which is very important a lot of times. There's a laptop up there. Let's go see if we can get that sucker. So that's a demo that we can, if we're falling down or falling up. Interesting. Laptop in there. If we're falling down or falling or jumping sideways, we can still muffle our glass breaking. So Hushcracker is an excellent investment and makes a lot of missions much easier. Okay, let's keep going for Katie. Oh, we're not gonna back out, Katie. Yeah. Oh, I mean, believe you me, you wouldn't be in trouble unless we erased all that footage, Katie. Alright. You are welcome. So, this is a big ol' mission. There's a lot going on in it. See if we can break through up here. That would be handy. Oh, I think we just had a physics miracle right there, ladies and gentlemen, which that's fine. Sometimes you just phase right through walls. Well, I guess we didn't break the glass, so that's good. Anyway, that gives us access to these blue circuits here. Now we'll set the guard to open this door remotely for us. Excellent. And we can now start working our mysterious ways. Let's go ahead and turn off this. It looks like we alerted a guard over on this side. So let's turn off his ability to change the lights. Finish opening up all the doors up there. Now remember, elevators are great because we can hide in them, but they do alert guards. That's so important this time, I guess. Okay, we want to get to this yellow there. So we'll have this strong guard open the door and sneak behind him. Easy as pie. Now check this out. By wiring the lights and the door up to the elevator, we make it so that everything opens and turns off as soon as we get down here. And there's really no need for me to hurt this guard at all, because we are already gone. Here's the laptop. This one's real easy to miss. And, I think that's all. Make sure he doesn't catch us. Turn off the lights. If a guard from below sees you in a lit floor up here, they can fire at you, but now that all the lights are off, that's not really an issue. So, that was our last obstacle. We've got the info. Let's get going. Very nice. Gentleman Ghost Ninja. A+ all around. Well done. Oh gosh, somebody's being extremely thorough about this. Yeah, Katie is completely out of luck. Yeah. So now we have a choice. We can get out of things and not tell Katie, or we can fess up to it. And you know what? I'm an honest kind of freelance spy. Sorry, Katie. Oh, ouch. That was a pretty harsh blow. That was like her one confidant is gone. Now again, we have a new upgrade now. We can upgrade power capacity for our battery. I'll talk about that for a minute. Every time we use, not the drop shot, but every time we use the hush cracker, that's the only thing we have so far, we use up battery, and finding these little battery icons recharges us. So we've got 3 uses of the hush cracker right now, which should be about plenty. You do find enough batteries to generally keep yourself powered just in the missions, but they're pretty cheap if you want to buy some extras. Death Fluke is okay. I honestly don't use it that much. I really don't use much else. The Wire Jack, the Drop Shot, the Hush Cracker, and the Death Fluke, sometimes Crosslinker, are really the only ones I tend to use. Alright, so to clear our minds, and possibly our consciences, and fatten our wallets a bit, let's do a little more work. So here we are going to steal the thing. A fake prototype with a tracker on it for Gessler, who is a jerk. Alright, first thing I want to do, note professionals can see in the dark. Also, you can't scare them by holding them at gunpoint. That's something that we haven't gotten to yet. This is where the drop shot is really nice, because we didn't have it, we would make a noise when we fell, alerting this guard and turning him around. Now I'm just going to show something off really quick. If we silently break through here, we can wire into the green, but check this out. We can actually push these guards through these locked doors. Just kind of a fun little thing you can do. It's not super valuable. And whatever, just a fun little thing to do. You know what, I'm actually going to keep that in. It's not super important. There are a few little bugs, like you saw in the last level in this one. They're not really game-breaking. You can't really use them for speed running, even, but they're there. Okay, so we've got an alarm, and we can see that this is on the yellow circuit, which is here. But to get to the yellow circuit, we're going to have to go through a professional. Now, these guys are jerks. They can see in the dark, which is their biggest pet peeve. That's the thing I don't like the most about them. But then they also are not scarable. I don't use the gun typically, so that one doesn't bother me. The nice thing is you can knock them out right in one punch, just like they were weak guards. So now we're on that yellow. Also, since we got that green box from before in that fun way that we did, it's child's play to hack in here, get the laptop for this level, and now that the light switch doesn't work, it's easy enough to open the door. There we go. Now, let's set this to open these two. Oh, and I almost forgot, that would have been annoying. I also need to open this yellow door with the camera. There we go. Now notice, the elevator made this guy turn around, and if we hadn't turned off the lights in here, he would have shot us instantly. So just another little thing you have to be wary of. We have, of course, disabled all of the everything, basically. All of the lights, all of the light switches. I tend to leave these places in just shambles. Now, because of the elevator, this guard is turned around to look towards the building, which means that leaving by the ground floor is easy. And so that's the way we'll do it. Non-lethal ninja, just like usual. Gessler obviously cares about witnesses, and we did leave some, so that's a shame. But whatever, we still get our money. I'll go back and get an A rating from him later. Now, we can tell him that it's a fake, or we cannot, and I don't like Gessler, so whatever, I'm not going to tell him. You got it, buddy. Okay, so now we know that we have a trace. Let's go ahead and follow that through. I could buy stuff, I guess. Yeah, I'll buy the Death Fluke. I don't use it, but whatever. It's fun to have. Alright, rock on, let's go. Awesome. So we found a secret Intex facility, and we're going to be breaking in there. Okay, so right away we can see that we've got a place to break into here. We can't go up top or the guard would see us. So we break in, do that thing that we do. We can open this door down here, but there's somebody watching from up top. It's not a for sure thing that they'd see us, but it's possible. Okay, now we're wired into the blue. And sure enough, let's close that door first off with the camera, so he can't see us. Let's open this door so we have access. And you know what? It looks like we can shut off his lights too. Easy enough. And now that he can't see, we'll open the door. It's often worth it to turn off lights for people, just so that they'll start patrolling. As I mentioned before, if there's multiple guards in a place, sometimes you just have to flip the lights a couple times to make him go looking. And look at that, he opened the door right up for us. So now, if we open that, there we go. There's the laptop for this level. I could take out the thin guard there, but there's really no reason to. And I could push off the enforcer, but that would kill him. And I'm not an actual lethal secret agent this time. Okay, I can open this way, but the professional's looking for us. So it makes more sense right now to jump through here. I did it silently, so I can keep that ninja rating. Activate the elevator, which turns the professional to look towards us in his professional kind of way. Now it's safe to open the door. Bap! Got the prototypes. Got something else that's interesting. As you can see, I could only just now open this door if I hadn't done that little trick earlier. You absolutely can knock yourself out with those doors, incidentally, if you're not careful. Hanging off a ledge like this, guards don't see you. But if I actually got up under their level, they would see me out here in the light. You need to be in darkness for guards not to see you. They would also see me if I jumped across here, so I'm going to wait till both their backs are turned. And bada bing, bada boom. Got the laptop, non-lethal ninja. Not bad at all. Thanks, Melanie. So yeah, I really threw in with Melanie as opposed to Gessler here, and excuse me, I really threw in with Melanie, not Gessler, and he does not appreciate that. But I don't care what he appreciates because I hate him. Okay, that's the next little narrative arc settled. This next time we've got this anonymous caller who is not happy with Collins being incarcerated, so maybe that's an alternative way to get her out if she's not too angry at us, that is. Thanks for watching, and turn in next time to see more of Gunpoint.